I want to explore the top 3 reasons why people are choosing to purchase a home right here in Daybreak, right here in this video. So as somebody who's actually lived in Daybreak for 8 years, I can definitely attest to the fact that this is an amazing place to live. And if you have a family, all the more reason to consider Daybreak. And if you're looking to make a move, reach out to me. I would love to be your real estate resource of choice. You can check my information down below in the description or click that link in the first comment. But for now, let's get this video started. Okay, welcome back to my channel, guys. And today I'm standing inside of a property that is currently under contract. I'm actually representing the buyer on this transaction. This is their new home. And I want to first thank the listing agent, Derek Power with Exit Realty, but also his clients, the sellers, for allowing me to come into this home today and give you a tour, but also talk about Daybreak as well. Whenever I go through a transaction, I love listening to the experiences of my clients, both sellers and buyers, and finding out exactly what it is that's moving them. Why is it that they're making this decision to move to or move from a particular neighborhood or a home? And in this video, I'm going to cover the top 3 reasons why people choose to live here and buy in Daybreak. And I'm saving the #1 reason for last because it is by far, hands down, the #1 reason that's drawing people to move to or to buy in Daybreak. Okay, to start things off, the #3 reason why people are moving to or buying in Daybreak is because it's a newer development. This has been one of the fastest growing areas in all of the Salt Lake City metro area, and Salt Lake County in essence is almost filling up, but Daybreak has been the hub of construction and new development here, and it's much more of a cohesive master plan development than most other areas, and so it's really drawn people that are looking for something new but still being really close to the city. And here in Daybreak, we're literally 30 to 45 minutes away from anything you'd want to go to. We're about 30 to 45 minutes from downtown Salt Lake City if you want to catch a jazz game or an event or a concert of some sort. And there's also the canyons nearby. We can be up a canyon within 30 to 40 minutes. We can be in Park City in less than an hour. Pretty much anything you'd want to experience, both in the urban environment as well as outdoors, is within an hour's reach. And so it's really cool to be that close to downtown Salt Lake City and be able to take advantage of all of the things that come with a thriving city, but also experience the outdoors and everything that they have to offer as well. And because it's such a new development, everybody is really drawn to this because that's the vibe they're looking for. Downtown Salt Lake City and around Salt Lake City has a lot of older homes. And while that is a charm and a vibe that draw a lot of people, in fact, some of the top selling neighborhoods are really old neighborhoods in Salt Lake City. This is for a different type of person. This is for somebody who wants something new and fresh, and it comes with something that's really well planned out, and yet they're still really close to the city. Okay, the #2 reason why people are choosing to buy in Daybreak is kind of surprising actually when I first moved here, but that is they've already lived in Daybreak. And it's really funny, people in Utah either really love or they really hate the concept of Daybreak. But for those that have actually lived here, I cannot tell you how many times I've spoken with people that are buying in Daybreak that have already lived in their 2nd or 3rd home, and they're looking to move here again and upgrade. This is something that is a phenomenon that I haven't seen in any other development here in Utah. It is something unique to Daybreak because when people move here, they realize how unbelievable the amenities are and the neighborhood and the community. In fact, that is leading into our #1 top reason why people are choosing to move to and buy in Daybreak, and that is the community. Daybreak offers so many different villages with parks and trails, extensive trails surrounding the lake and the water course, but it also has many swimming pools and community centers and so many more things to offer, as well as shopping and dining and so many other new things that are soon to come. This is the major reason why people are choosing to move here. And I cannot tell you how many times I've talked to somebody and asked them, why did you move to Daybreak? Of all places, why Daybreak? And it always comes back to the community. So my philosophy is that people first choose the community and then they choose their home. People are sold first on Daybreak, and then they are sold on buying a particular home in Daybreak. And so as a real estate professional, it's my job to really translate exactly what this community means and why it's so vital to a decision to make a purchase in this neighborhood, because it does have its cons as well, because this neighborhood is not going to be for everybody, but it will certainly appeal to those that are looking for something exactly like we have right here. And there have been very few instances where I've encountered somebody who's purchased and lived here for a time and really didn't like it and decided to move away. In fact, it's the exact opposite. People move here, they might be a little skeptical, but then they really fall in love. There's so much going on, and there's something for everybody here. There's a community for everybody here because it is such a large development, and it's only a little over halfway built out. So there's still a lot of things to come. And even though we have areas where we do have restaurants and dining and grocery shopping right here in the neighborhood itself, there's much more to come. In fact, the recent developments and announcements surrounding downtown Daybreak will really transform this community as well, as we do have a future interstate also running right through and next to downtown Daybreak. This will be an incredible area to invest in now, because as those things continue to get built out, it's going to attract so many more people. The demand is going to go up because we're going to have the ballpark and the entertainment district. We're going to have so many more restaurants and office buildings and other things right in the heart of Daybreak, in downtown Daybreak, which of course runs right next to the future freeway, which is currently called the Mountain View Corridor, but that will soon be converted to an interstate. And it's going to make this area thrive and make it that much more desirable. If you're considering moving to Utah, I think Daybreak has got to be one of those areas you've got to at least take a look at. And like I said before, it's important to learn about the community first. And then if it draws you in, then that's when we go look at homes. Because everybody that moves here, they're first sold on that community concept, like I explained before, rather than the house itself. And as always, I would love to be your real estate resource of choice. If you're looking to make a move to Utah, Daybreak has got to be one of those areas that you've got to at least take a look at and consider. Hit me up in the comments or shoot me a text or an email. You can find that information in the description below, or you can click the link in my first comment here on this video. And until the next video, thanks.